you ready?
Yeah.
My name is Dale Sherman. I'm Nicholas's grandpa.
Okay, we've got some questions here.
Okay.
First one. Talk louder. How were schools different when you grew up?
Well, how are schools different?
Yeah.
I think today there's more pressure on students than there was when I was growing up.
Okay. What was your favorite TV show, artist, song, book, or movie growing up?
Well, we didn't have a TV until I was 14, and it was all the cowboy type shows that I remember the most.
Okay. What was the most memorable event in your lifetime?
Personal event or countrywide event, like 9/11 would have been a significant event, but personally,
Pretty sure there's one.
I think, am I still talking?
Yeah.
Okay. I think the birth of my children.
Okay. What are you most proud of?
I'm most proud of my family.
Okay.
I think I have a wonderful family.
What was your first car?
It was a 1958 Pontiac convertible.
Ooh, fancy. How well do you think you manage technology today?
Not well,
Okay.
because I haven't applied myself to it. When the internet first started out, there were so many drawbacks to it that I kind of ignored it and probably should not have.
Okay. If you had a chance to live one day over again, which day would it be?
That's a hard one because, I'm 80 years old, but I haven't had a lot of bad days in my life. I've had some hard days, but I've more or less taken things as they come.
If you could be a fifth grader again, what would you do differently?
Well, I would study harder. I would read more. I know that was definitely a drawback because my mother was not a reader, so we didn't read at home very much.
Okay. Do you have any advice for my classmates?
Yes. Pay attention to your parents because a lot of things that you are facing and are going to face, they've already been through. And normally, let's say, you wanted me to stop? And normally, they have your best interests at heart. So I think pay attention to your parents.
Okay. What do you think the most difficult thing was you had to do?
Bury some of my loved ones. Father, mother, mother-in-law, father-in-law, sister-in-law. That's been the most difficult thing.
Okay. What was your first job?
My first job was when I was, I guess I was 10 years old. I would cut people's grass with a push mower and hand clippers.
Wow. Last question. What things did you do as a child in your free time?
Well, in my childhood, most of my time was my free time. I played various games. We didn't have, like today, the games you can buy. We didn't have those kind of things. I grew up during the war, and the Second World War, and there was not a lot of, you had to improvise and make your own things. We would make rubber band guns out of inner tubes, shooting the rubber band as a projectile.
Wow.
We didn't have the kind of things you have today.
Finish your interview by thanking him for answering your questions.
Thank you for doing this with me.
Oh, that's quite
It took
all
me a
right.
while to think.
My pleasure.